Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons & Dragons, and we're going to talk about the increasing complexity of a purchase journey on any Dungeons & Dragons book. So, the purchase journey on Dungeons & Dragons source books and rule books has always been complex. Setting books also. Although, I really think, so there's source books, there's adventures, and there are rule books. All of those are the traditional hardback with then a counterpart for digital now. And there was like 40 of the Dungeons & Dragons Canon hardbacks. That's a good way to put them all together. A Dungeons & Dragons Canon hardback. And, I was in this situation where I was looking to complete purchase, of the entire collection. And that was not easy, right? There's just a ton of books, and prioritizing when you buy them, buying through Amazon. Right now we have the Black Friday deals coming up, and sometimes you could get, buy one, get one 50% off. And there were deals, and, just getting through the collection was very, very complicated. That is now about to become far more complicated than it ever was before. My last purchase on a digital physical bundle was fraught with a lot of complications and complexity. And one of the issues that's really wild is Hasbro needs to help people through this, purchase journey. But the reality is, I'm not sure at all that the customer service team is separated from Magic the Gathering. Because Magic the Gathering and Dungeons & Dragons are the same now. They're literally, they share canon and lore, right? And increasingly, they're one product, right? They're not really separate in any way. And so one of the issues we have is, like, for instance, the new Dungeon Master. Like, I had a question about the Dungeon Master guide. There's almost no possibility that question was going to get through, because and please, if anybody knows, the actual case, I'm pretty sure, like, my question was getting swamped in thousands of questions about the Magic the Gathering Marvel secret lair. That's going to the same customer support teams, right? So the complexity on purchasing any Dungeons & Dragons book is growing all the time, and the problem is the customer service to get the answer for what you need in a timely manner. I'm not sure that's going to increase, right? And the reason why is the slate for the products that are coming up for Magic the Gathering can just absolutely dwarf the concerns for Dungeons & Dragons. And that's rough. That is really, really rough, and a significant issue going forward. So I'm not sure what the solution here is, but I do think it's important for us to set our expectations. And these are problems that are coming from a situation of prosperity and popularity, right? Our products are very much connected to extremely popular, extremely sought after products and brands, right? And so the entire point of this video is that complexity on Dungeons & Dragons book purchases, shockingly, because it was never simple, is actually going up, and being able to get answers is going to be harder and harder going forward. In my humble opinion, I'd love to hear your humble opinion if you think that's correct or not. Please consider subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.